So we have Carol Hayes with us today. I'm Julie Drake, the Emotional Regulation and Wellness on the Go expert here at Advanced Innergy. And I'm interviewing Carol because you have a special story, Carol. We've known you for years, Pat and I. But tell us a little bit about what brought you to the center originally.
I had several years of a lot of medical things, and it started with the COVID vaccine. I got Advanced Innergy, they call it. And I went through 2 years of being dizzy and headaches and off balance. And my body didn't function very well, but I managed to make it through that. And then I went through, my heart went into a flutter, and I had to have an ablation, and then a couple months after that I had breast cancer, and after that they gave me the Nestrosol, and within a month and a half that shut my body down. Of course they said it couldn't happen, but it did happen, and it took me a year to get through that. And so, and also, then after that I had something in my foot, and I had to have foot surgery. So by the end of, I think it was September or March, I had the foot surgery, and then in July I was so broken, my body was so broken and was so run down that I just decided there had to be another way. And then I got your emails about having classes and things, so I came here and I talked with Pat, and I thought it just gave me new hope that there was something else that could be done. And so I came here and started doing your therapies. And
so now tell me about what life was like. You said it was hard, you said your body shut down. Some of what I remember, even a couple months ago, your story to me, you weren't able to even walk a mile. You were hardly able to walk without getting fatigued and shortness of breath. And what was life like for you, quality of life?
It was not good, and I got to the point where I thought, if this is what's left of my life, it's not good, and it's not what I wanted. And I needed to do something to have a better quality of life. And I've always done alternative medicines, and they've always helped me, and they kept me healthy until I got to the vax. So I knew that alternative medicine was something that I needed to look into.
What are some of the favorite things you like to use here?
The hyperbaric chamber, because I know that's very healing, and Theta bed is also changes the way you think. You know, I don't know what it does, but it changes.
So the Theta bed is geared towards all of the stuff in the brain. So it's reprogramming new neural pathways. And what happens oftentimes, Carol, when your body gets stuck in that loop, that trauma healing loop, the brain sometimes doesn't disconnect. And so I'm so glad to hear that you incorporated the Theta, because as your body was getting stronger, sometimes if the brain doesn't believe that, then it keeps the body stuck. But combining things for the body and the brain here was so wise of you to do that, because then your brain was saying, wait a minute, I can let that old thought process go. I can let that old pattern go and move into this next pattern. So now what is the quality of life for you?
Yeah, it's good. I have a lot of energy, and I can walk. I just had total knee replacement surgery, so I came back and did the oxygen and the Theta bed right away, because I knew those were the two that really helped me heal. And on the fourth week after my surgery, I went to walk. I thought, well, I'd just walk to the corner. Well, I was able to walk around the whole block.
Nice.
And I was totally surprised, and I wasn't short of breath. Anything. So, and I also, into the fourth week, I was driving, cleaning my house, and working out my yard.
That's awesome.
The PT couldn't believe how well I was doing.
That's great. That's fantastic. We often say that incorporating things like the hyperbaric chamber will only help your recovery after a surgery, after an injury, so that's proof positive. One of the things that I remember of you coming in and just popping into the office one day and saying, "Thank you for opening the center. You saved my life." That really brought tears to Pat and I, because that's really why we brought it here, was to help people. And just the fact that you shared that with us, tell me more about what led you to say that.
What was the day I came in and did the hyperbaric chamber, the oxygen, and when I sat in there, the pain went away out of my leg, and when I was done, the toxins that came out of my body was amazing, and I just totally felt different.
Yeah.
And Pat was here, and I just felt like I needed to share that with her. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I think a lot of times we hold stuff in, and I love that you shared that with us, because it was one of those validating moments for us where it makes it all worth it.
Well, I know in business you don't know sometimes if people don't come back and tell you. I am very happy.
That's great. I encourage you to check us out. Visit our website, click Start Here, and you can explore those packages just like Carol started with. Or call us at 309-220-8222 and find out what can we do for you. I'm Julie Drake. Thanks for joining us.